Okay, in this video, I will teach you how to create an Excel file and how you conduct all those summary measures or measures of central tendency and variability using the Excel sheet. So what we will do, we will take this down, and just to make sure that it's recording, just give me 1 second. Yes. Okay, so what you will do, you will go to, let's say, select whatever you want to create the file. Then you go to I want to create it on the desktop. So I go new, then Excel sheet, Microsoft Excel worksheet. Then I give it a name. Let's say summary images. And then I click to open the file. The file will look like this. Now, those are the cells, the rows, and the columns for the Excel sheet. In the sheet, if we want to create many sheets, we can add sheets here. We always can add sheet and give them a name by rename here, call the sheet whatever we want. So now, let's start with the first sheet. I can delete always the sheet that I created if I don't need it. So on sheet 1, we will enter the data that we already have. So we will have, first, before I start, I have to create my variables. So my variables are ID, which is the serial number that I'm going to use, the age, and I would like to add the gender for future use if I want to do anything here. So ID will be 1, 2, 3, until 12. So I will save that time for you. What you do to make it easy for you to get the number for all participants, you just go here, select all the 3, and on the plus sign on the corner, you just drag them to the 12 until you see number 12 here on the screen to the right of the plus sign. So you have 12 participants. We need to do more. So it's 12. So from 1 to 12 participants, let's enter their ages. We can enter them orderly or in the chronological order, or we can just enter them. So I want to enter them as after ordering them. So it's 23, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 30, okay, 27, 30, 30. See, if I keep this as an error, this will be an outlier because this is a very big number that is beyond the data set. So I have to make sure that I'm entering the data correctly. So 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 25, 26, 27, 27, 30, 30, 30, and 35. So now after I entered the data correctly, I will give this a random male, female, female, male, female, female. Let's do this female, female, male, male, female, male. And all of them have been given something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 17. Okay, good. So now we will perform the same measures that we performed by hand. So instead of spending too much time working on the data, just put your data on Excel and try to find the mean and the median and the mode. So if I want to sum the data, say sum. What is the sum of this data? Go to AutoSum and just select the data that you want to sum. So sum this data and click enter. Then you will have 3 to 4. So our n for this study is equal to 12. So this is 12 participants. The sum is 3 to 4. Now I want to find the mean. The mean is, I put the cursor here, so I need the answer to be here, so everything will be organized. So I go to the function, go to this beautiful sign and click it, and then select the mean. You will find the average or the mean is the same meaning. same concept. So, and say OK, and then you go and select your data range. I want the mean for this data range, and then say OK, and then you will get the mean. Now I want the median, and then you put your select this cell to place the answer here. You go to the function, go to the median, and then you say OK, and then you select the range for the median to be calculated, and then you say OK. So we have 26.5 as we calculated by hands, and then you get the mode. So those are central tendency measures or central location. So the mode is go to function and then select the mode and then say OK, and then select the range for your data set. That will calculate the mode, and then you say OK. Then I want to find the standard deviation. So what is the standard deviation for my data set? So the standard deviation is OK, and then I go select my data that I want to calculate the standard deviation for, which is will be ready now, 3.6. If you square this amount, it's going to be 13.27, the one that we got from calculating variance by hand. So the variance is the square of this amount. So the variance is the go to function and then select the variance from here, var, which is the variance, then OK, then select the data range that you want the Excel to calculate the variance for, and then you say OK. So it's a 13.272. I want the range. The range, I recommend that you just subtract this value from this value. It's the highest value minus the lowest value. So you click here, put equal inside the cell, and then go to the highest value. Click it, it will go there, and then put minus, and you go to the lower value and click it, and then click enter. Then you will get the range. This is how you use Excel to enter the data and to find those simple measures of central tendency and variability.